Okay. Welcome to the Bracketology update that was supposed to come last night. This Bracketology was supposed to come last night, but I was exhausted last night. I was just exhausted. I could not have done it last night. So, you guys are going to get Bracketology today. I'm going to wait till some people get in here. And then we can look at scores and a bunch of stuff. Okay. I'm depressed by Retrievers losing the... Yeah, that sucks. Okay. It is game day. For so many teams, there's going to be so many great games. Let's review what happened yesterday. I'll move this so y'all can see the stats. Okay. Not just top 25, all of Division 1. And yes, there will be picks today. There will be picks today. Okay. This first one makes me so happy. Indiana. Now, here's the thing. I said that the game against Michigan was winning in for both teams. But then I looked after Indiana won, and it was like, but this team won. And 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 it's kind of like, there are like 8 teams right now on our ass. I'm like Virginia Tech, Texas A&M, Colorado, Oklahoma. All these other teams won equally as big games. And I was just kind of like, this next game might be a must-win too. I was like, this next game might be a must-win as well. And what did they do? They squeaked it out at the end. That's back-to-back games where IU has finished strong and won the game in the last few minutes, which is what they haven't been doing almost the entire season during their, 6-game losing streak. They weren't finishing games at all. Well, they finished the 2 biggest games of the year, and 100% without a question, you will see Indiana in the tournament.
You read this comment, so no, you saw it. I don't think Michigan will be the next 4 out, or even the first. I think they should be.
So you think they'll still get in? Okay. I'm going to talk about Lenore. Okay. Arizona took care of Colorado. Colorado needed to win that game to get in. Colorado will not be getting in the tournament. A&M. 30 minutes after Indiana won with equally, if not bigger, of a win as Auburn. I saw a stat, Auburn shot 6 of 27 from the floor in the first half. But they turned it on in the second half, and they were coming back, but A&M had enough to hold off the comeback, and they get a win over a top 4 team and knock Auburn off the 1 line. I have them as a 2 right now. So that knocked them off the 1 line. Imagine the Big Ten title game is Indiana versus Michigan State. If Indiana wins today, I might be going to that game. If Indiana wins. To be honest, I'd rather it be Indiana-Purdue than Indiana-Michigan State. I'm still glad Michigan State won. I'm still a Michigan State fan, but I'm still glad MSU won. But okay, Kentucky held off Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt was looking pretty dangerous. I'm like, they just beat whoever, Georgia. Then they beat Alabama. And it's like, if they could beat Kentucky, they could have a shot at a bid steal. But Kentucky was able to squeak away a win. And with Auburn losing, I have Kentucky on the 1 line. Indiana and Texas A&M, they locked up their spots. 100%, they're going to the tournament. Kansas held off TCU. Good for them. Good for Kansas. TCU, although I don't know if I covered this game when Texas. I think I've talked about this. How they came back from down 20 points against Texas. I know they just lost to Kansas, but they went 1-2 against Kansas on the year. I definitely have TCU. I think I have them at like a 7. I like TCU going into the tournament. They look like a good team. And Kansas, I have ahead of Baylor on the 1 line because Baylor lost to Oklahoma, and we'll get to Oklahoma in a second. Yeah, I have Kansas as a 1, Baylor as a 2. Duke squeaked out a win against Miami. That was a good game. I streamed the first half of that game. It was a great game. Duke had a little bit more. Miami looking pretty good heading into the tournament. I like what I see out of Miami. Villanova squeaked out a really good win against UConn. That was both these teams also looking good. Tennessee, easy win over. Now, Kennedy Chandler did go down with some sort of, like, injury. Like, Murray was talking about how, like, his knee was hurt. So, like, did he come back in that game? Because I was watching so many different games, I couldn't really pay attention to this one that much. Like, is he going to be okay? Like, how many minutes did he play? Oh, he played 27 minutes. Yeah. So hopefully he's going to be okay. I'd imagine he'll play today against Kentucky if he's willing and able to. Okay, this thing wants to be glitchy, and bold prediction: winner of Kentucky-Tennessee game will win the SEC. That's not really that bold of a prediction. I mean, I'm telling you right now, though, I would not want to face A&M. Hold on, hold on. I need to get back to the scoreboard. There are some games going on right now. Cornell is playing Princeton in the Ivy League semifinal. I want to talk about Princeton. We'll eventually get to Princeton because I think Princeton has upset potential. Okay. Purdue. Scary, scary little game. This is basically the equivalent of Kentucky and Vanderbilt. Penn State had just upset Ohio State, who is not looking good going into the tournament. I would pick against Ohio State. But they were able to get a win. I'm not going to fault these teams for it's a struggle win because you're playing against, like, if this was a regular season game and Purdue lost, or Purdue had to squeak out a win against Penn State, I'd be like, that's a struggle win. Doesn't look too great. But this is in a tournament where everybody's playing for their lives. I'm not going to fault Purdue at all for that. This is concerning. This is extremely concerning. Creighton. No, they didn't beat Providence. They ripped this team to shreds. People have been talking about how Providence is all luck, no skill, and they either barely beat a team or get blown out by 30 points. I mean, that did not look good. Is Creighton really good? Maybe. They might be. Is Providence overrated? Possibly. I really don't know what to think about the Big East. The only team in the Big East that I trust is Villanova. And we'll see what Villanova can do against Creighton in the conference championship game today. I have concerns about Wisconsin. Now, don't get me wrong. This was a good game. Michigan State able to squeak it out in the end. But, like, I don't know. They've been losing games, like, that they shouldn't be losing. Like, this was a game I thought Wisconsin maybe should have won. I mean, I don't know. And what's his name? Did he play? Oh, yeah, Johnny Davis did play. Yeah, I thought he was going to be hurt, so I was, like, really hammering against Wisconsin, but he did play. But yeah, Creighton wasn't in before. No, they were in before. They'll be fine now. But yeah. Hold on, let's keep going. But anyway, Michigan State looking decent. UCLA, good win over USC. I think USC's kind of underrated. I feel like there are a bunch of people that are saying USC sucks. And I'm like, they're not really that bad. But good win for UCLA. Texas Tech. Oklahoma was running up there for making. If Oklahoma would have won this game, they would have been in the Big 12 championship, and they maybe could have made some noise in the tournament. But they didn't win, and Texas Tech survives. I'm having some concerns about Texas Tech because their offense, but 19 points in the second half? Really? Really, Texas Tech? Their offense has been struggling, man. They're struggling to get even 50 points a game. Not really too high on Texas Tech anymore. I was, but that's concerning. Great win for the Hogs. Great second half. And they could have a chance at an SEC title. They don't have to play Auburn. They're going to have to play A&M. Now, I know A&M's hot right now, but you'd rather play A&M than yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Houston, no question against Cincinnati. Okay, this actually surprised me. Colorado State drops a game to San Diego State. Now, I still think Colorado State's a good team. I did have to mark them down a seed, but they're still looking decent. But San Diego State, impressive win. We'll see what they can do today against Boise State in the Mountain West title game. Iowa beating Rutgers by 10, and an 18-13 record is not impressing me at all. I'm sorry. I am going to have a hard time seeing a scenario where Rutgers gets in the tournament because there are a lot of teams that are like right on their ass. So Rutgers, bad loss, very bad loss. Iowa, though, peaking at the right time. This Virginia Tech in the same boat as Indiana and Texas A&M, although I feel like they're not getting as much credit as Indiana and Texas A&M are. But here's all I'm gonna say. I want to talk about more about Virginia Tech later, but all I'll say, I'm extremely impressed with this win. And we will talk about Virginia Tech coming up in a little bit. Just wait. Davidson. Great win over Fordham. So good win there. If they were to lose the A10 title, would they still get in? I'd say so. They're 26-5. So I think that Davidson will be fine. Louisiana Tech. Oh, no. Not like this. North Tech, not like this. Man, no, not like this. Just, no, not like this. Operation Keep North Texas in tournament. I don't think it's going to happen, man. I don't think it's going to happen. I want them more than anyone else, man. How did you only score 36 points against Louisiana Tech? That's bad. That's really bad. Your leading scorer had 10? Jeez. Yeah, North Texas. Not in the tournament. St. Louis, St. Bonaventure. That was a great game. St. Louis squeaked it out. Now St. Louis is going to have an amazing opportunity today because they will play Davidson. And if they beat Davidson, then they're in the A10 championship. So this is a big game here for St. Louis. Keep your eyes on the A10 because St. Louis, Dayton, and VCU are all gunning to beat Davidson and steal a bit because I think Davidson's safely in. But St. Louis, good team, good win. I can't believe I had St. Bonaventure in the Final Four in my preseason. UAB. Now, they are not as good as North Texas. I didn't think they were as good as North Texas, but they just dropped 102 in, I think it was three overtimes to beat Middle Tennessee. That was an amazing game, and you want a team that can outlast in a marathon game like that. This Walker guy outscored North Texas by himself. UAB looking pretty good. I have them in the tournament now. I think they're going to play in their conference championship against Louisiana Tech. So Louisiana Tech and UAB will play. And to be honest, I think UAB's... Here's the thing, though. Here's what is of concern for UAB. They just had to play a 3-overtime game and then turn around and play the very next day. Louisiana Tech didn't have to go into 3 overtime. They only had to score 42 points. UAB had to score 102. So the fact that UAB's got to turn around quickly after a 3-overtime game... I wouldn't be so confident about them beating Louisiana Tech, but if they beat Louisiana Tech, they'll be looking pretty good. Okay, they're showing the highlights from the Ivy League semifinal of Princeton and Cornell. I like Princeton. I'll talk about Princeton in a little bit, but they're beating Cornell, or are they? They're showing the highlights. Cornell just did a 37-30. Okay, at halftime, Princeton is up 40-35 on Cornell. Okay, Tulane, good for y'all. Texas Southern, good for y'all. No, man, another one of my precious upset picks to look for lost. How? Now, Akron has a good team. They have a really good team. They almost beat Ohio State earlier in the year. Akron's got a good team. So good win for Akron, but Toledo, man. I was really rooting for you, man. I was really rooting for you. Okay, good. A&M Corpus Christi knocked out the 1 seed in their conference. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of updating because some of these teams I still have in the bracket, so I'll do some adjusting. Riders' miracle run came to an end. Dayton, man, you can't be scared of people like that. You should have beaten UMass easily. Man, that was wow. That was not a good game for Dayton. They did end up winning, but you should have. If UMBC still comes back and plays Gonzaga, Gonzaga is gonna be scared. SMU, maybe could have secured a tournament spot with that win. Maybe. Definitely a dominating win over Tulsa, but I don't think they're 100% in yet, but it's looking pretty good so far. Ohio, man, the MAC is falling apart. All right, they have Lenardi on the TV right now. I'm going to talk about him in a minute. Okay, Montana State, they're looking good. 26-7. Watch out for the Bobcats. They're going to play in their conference title today. Oh, these small conferences, I don't really care. Oh, man, I didn't realize this happened. I'm not even going to lie. I didn't even think this game was being played. We got to do something here. See ya. That is disappointing, man. That is really disappointing. Coppin State going to beat Kentucky. That is disappointing, man. VCU, that's disappointing. Yeah. So Coppin State will play. Who else won in the MEAC? Well, I don't know. Good win for Memphis. They're in. You might not like Memphis, like me, but you can't deny that they're a tournament quality team. Memphis will be in the tournament. This game was a thriller. Tie game. Waning moments of the game. Long Beach State has to chuck up a 3 at the buzzer, and it's March, so you know he made it. So, good on Long Beach State for staying alive on that buzzer beater 3 by Colin Slater. New Mexico State won. Good for them. Oh, Seattle. Oh, I had Seattle in the tournament. Hold on. Give me a second. See ya. Now we do have to get some teams to fill those spots. So, I guess hold on. So the WAC championship will be New Mexico State and Abilene Christian. If I had to pick one of the two, I'd probably pick Abilene Christian. Hold on. Who does Jerry Palm have? I think he has New Mexico State. Yeah, I'll put New Mexico State in for now. Hold on. Yeah, we'll put them in for now. I do want to get them above a 16 seed. So they won't be that low of a seed, I promise you. Yeah, but that'll be a good championship game. On one of the Gauchos, yeah. Okay, let's see. What else we got here? Northern Colorado won there. So Northern Colorado will play Montana State for the Big Sky title. And Cal State Fullerton will play Long Beach for their conference title. Okay.
Texas going to the Elite Eight, and Abilene Christian screwed that up. Yeah, that sucks. For Ohio State, depends on Young and Key. Without them, they're way too predictable. Going to Liddell or Branham.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think they're... All right. Before we look at my bracketology, we need to look at Lenardi's. Actually, no, let's look at Jerry Palm first. Okay. Why do you have BYU in the tournament? No. BYU will... I don't think they will make the tournament. There's no way they'll make the tournament. He has Rutgers out, which I like. Michigan out, which I like. Virginia Tech out still. You have Virginia Tech out. 22 wins. They're going to be playing. I mean, if they win today, you have to put them in. If they win today, they're guaranteed a spot. I'm telling you, is MSU a 7? I have MSU as an 8. Yeah, I agree with Paul. I have MSU as an 8. But, okay. Lenardi is sniffing paint fumes. What is this? This is disgusting. What is this? You updated this, what? Today at 2 a.m. Okay. At 2 a.m. Lenardi, he is sniffing paint fumes. Okay. Oklahoma will not make it. Not even close. How do you still have Michigan in? They are 17-14. They're 17-14. How do you still have them in? And Xavier? Both Michigan and Xavier both didn't even win a conference tournament game. How are these two so bad? You not only do you not have A&M in the tournament after beating a top 4 team, you have them in your next 4 out. Lenardi, tell me that beating the number 4 team in the country means you're still behind Dayton, Wake Forest, and Oklahoma, and in the same category as BYU, St. Louis, and VCU. Okay, VCU not making it at all. Go home, VCU. You lost. I agree. I kind of agree with St. Louis being in this area because I feel like St. Louis, if they beat, here's the thing. I'll say I'm actually going to put St. Louis in here. I'm going to take Colorado out. They lost. So I got Dayton up here, Rutgers, and then I guess we can keep Oklahoma down here. Who else? Do we want to put in St. Louis? SLU? Where's SLU? Let's go. Let's get SLU over here. Because I feel like if they beat Davidson, might not have to win their conference title. A lot of riding on St. Louis. St. Louis could crush the hopes for some tournament teams. I'll tell you right now. VCU go to the other. Yeah. How? How do you still have Xavier in? Why are none of these logos masked? There's one. So, welcome to the Bracketology St. Louis. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a bold prediction because I have this open 12 spot here. I'm going to say St. Louis wins the A-10. I'm making a bold prediction. I'm saying St. Louis beats Davidson, and then they beat Dayton. SLU will make the tournament. That's just because my thing was VCU was going to make the tournament, but yeah. I guess I could put BYU in first 4 out. I bet BYU might have a chance, but I don't think they'll make it. Fighting PIG logos be a struggle. Yeah, true. Who else could we even... who else is even an option? Okay. Now, I know a lot of Notre Dame fans. A lot of Notre Dame fans are freaking out about how they don't think they'll make the tournament because they lost to Virginia Tech and this and this and that and this and that and this, that, and the other. I think Notre Dame will be fine. Wyoming losing a close game to Boise State, I think they'll be fine. I think Wyoming will make the tournament. SMU, of these 4 teams, I don't see any of them really getting knocked out because there ain't no way in hell these 3 teams are making it. Hell no. Wake Forest and Rutgers, I would put these 4 ahead of Wake Forest and Rutgers. But Lenardi, you are literally. How do you have Rutgers at a bye? Rutgers is not getting a bye. They're not, dude. Switch A&M and Rutgers, bro. Lenardi is sitting there sniffing paint fumes. He's drinking paint, bro. This is bad. The amount of people that think Lenardi's word is like life and death is stupid. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Dayton lost to LaSalle, Lipscomb, UMass Lowell, but somehow beat Davidson, Miami, and Kansas. Yeah, here's the thing. People are like, oh, Dayton's got to be in the tournament. They beat Kansas, but it's like they have some clunkers for losses. They have some head-scratching losses. LaSalle is the one that jumps to mind first. Okay, let me make sure I don't have, like, a small... Well, that we will get to picks. But let me make sure I don't have, like, a small conference team that, like, got eliminated or something. Okay, wait, when they put Michigan in? No, there's no way. There's no way. Okay. Let's... all right, let me make sure I didn't accidentally put in a team. Like, hold on. Okay, Bryant and Wright State are in. Southeast Louisiana, I think, what conference are they? Oh, yeah. Okay, so so Southeast Louisiana beat New Orleans, and, okay, so Nicholls State got knocked out. I saw something that, like, 4 number 1 seeds lost, like, in their conference tournament. So, Southeast Louisiana, if you win today, you're in. Let's see. Alcorn State. I haven't seen anything on Alcorn State. Oh, so they play Texas Southern today. I think Texas Southern will beat them. But if Alcorn State wins, you will see them in the tournament. I like the way this is set up, too. I like looking at the logos, and I can easily copy and paste them in. That's why I like this better. Okay, Georgia State, Kent State. I already got Kent State. Actually, hold on. I actually think Akron. I think Akron will beat Kent State today. The winner of Akron-Kent State is making the tournament, but I think Akron will win. So, give me the Zips. This is just a bold prediction for me. I think that Akron will win. I think they're better. Jack's on top. Oh, hell yeah, baby. You do not want to play South Dakota State right now. Okay, so I have Akron in there. They may avoid putting Wright State in the play game in Dayton. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because for people that don't know, Wright State is in Dayton. Where do I have Wright State? I have them as a 15. UMBC mounting a comeback. Well, they're down 17, so I wouldn't count on it. Akron is a good team. Yeah, I remember they almost beat Ohio State. That's why I think they'll win. Did I miss anyone? Long Beach, St. Peter's. I had St. Peter's in there. Okay, I think that's good. Now, let's talk about... Okay, I think Virginia Tech's in win or lose today. I honestly think there are very few teams that can get up into the bubble. Like, the only team I can see passing one of these four would be Dayton. Or bid stealers. See, here's the thing. You got to keep in mind, I have a bid stealer in here. I have St. Louis. Because people don't prepare for bid stealers in their bracketology. I have a bid stealer right here, St. Louis. If St. Louis loses to Davidson today, then another team's got to go in there. Here's the thing. If St. Louis here's the thing. I'm not saying that Davidson is guaranteed to lose, but here's what I'm saying. I have a little safety net in here in case. So if St. Louis loses, I'm putting Dayton in there. And then if Dayton loses, another team's going to be able to jump into that spot. It makes sense. How does Lenardi have Bryant? No, this is Jerry Palm. This is a different guy. I actually like this guy better than Lenardi. I think Jerry Palm's way better than Lenardi. But yeah, I think both these teams, no, these two teams should not be in play-ins. I agree. This is Lenardi's. Oh, Lenardi also, Lenardi's got the same thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I agree with this guy a lot more than Lenardi. I don't know why he has Wyoming so high. And I don't think BYU. Here's the thing. If we take this spot away, of these four, who do you put in? Of these first four out, who are you putting in this 12th spot? If there's no bid stealer, if Davidson wins. Who are you putting in? I'd probably pick Wake Forest. But if you disagree, let me know. All right, let's look at the top teams. Gonzaga staying at a 1, obviously, because they don't have any more games to play. Do you think Davidson is safely in the tournament even if they lose the A-10? Yes, I do. I think they will safely be in the tournament. Okay, Arizona, good win over Colorado. You guys are saying Rutgers? Maybe. You got to think. Okay, so if Dayton loses, Dayton's gone. So these three. I would pick Wake Forest, but I can see why y'all would pick. I think you could make an argument for any of these three, in my opinion. Yeah, it's pretty split. Most people are saying Rutgers. Someone said BYU. That Bryant leading scorer Kiss flexes or shows off after every basket. I did notice that. Michigan, no, stop. No, Michigan's not. No, they're not making it. Okay, I know the next four out only has 3 teams, but don't worry about that. Kansas, good win. They will play Texas Tech for the Big 12 championship today in Kentucky. Okay, before we do that, let's look at the games today. Let's see who's playing today. But yeah, Hokies. I will say, though, this Xavier loss isn't looking too great for Virginia Tech because Xavier's right on the bubble with them. But, I mean, come on. And Dayton. Ooh, I didn't notice it. Yeah, they lost to 2 teams that they're on the bubble with. And Wake Forest. But look at all these wins. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They've won 12 of their last 14, man. 12 of their last 14. Come on. Rutgers better wins. Wake has better record. Oregon, hell no. Oregon is long gone. Vermont is murdering UMBC. What other... Maryland... Oh, I forgot. I was like Maryland, Baltimore County. That's UMBC. What else is on? College Game Day, Reese Davis and LaFonso Ellis preview today's action. Sure, why not? All right, we can watch College Game Day. I will say, though, I think Virginia Tech will beat Duke. Oh, and here's what we need to do, real quick. The star, if a team has a star next to it, then they've qualified. Vermont's up by so many damn points. Where are they at? Oh my God, where are they at? Oh, there they are. Vermont's up by so many damn points. They're getting the star. They're making it. Fortunately, the committee doesn't care about recent games. They look at all games. I know. I understand that. But still, they're on a tear. I mean, they just knocked off the 2 and 3. I know if they beat Duke, they're in no matter what. But I mean, come on. I'll be really interested to see that game. Michigan should not be. Thank you. I agree. I don't care about Virginia Tech's early season losses. They've won 4 in a row against ACC's top opponents. Yeah, I think Virginia Tech. I agree. I think they should be in the tournament. I know it's the what if you want, dude. All right, notable bubble games. A&M and Arkansas. Okay, no, A&M's in the tournament. Shut up. Dayton versus Richmond. Okay, Dayton's got to win. SMU and Memphis. If SMU loses, that could be rough for them. And I couldn't see what the last game was, but any game streams today? I'll think Tennessee. All right, listen. There's 68. There's more than 6. There's like 75 teams we gotta talk about, man. There's so many damn teams, bro. There's so many teams. What's good? I've been watching your bracketology lately. Keep the great work. Put the link for the bracket. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh my God. Y'all guys do way too many things at once. I'm getting overwhelmed. Okay. Here's what we'll do. This is the bracket. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to copy the bracket. I've kind of forgot about the fan bracket. Here are all my Google drawings. This is how I do all my stuff. Scoreboards, thumbnails, my Indiana Insider stuff's on here. Fan bracketology. Let's see what the fans have been cooking on. I don't know when this was last updated. Okay, yeah, it's been a while since this has been updated. Who do y'all have winning it all? The fans have, of course you guys have Arkansas. The fans love Arkansas, bro. People love Arkansas. Yeah, I can tell this hasn't been updated in a while. Actually, maybe. There are some things that are the same. North Texas. All right, but you guys are going to get a clean slate. Okay. That is the updated bracket. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to paste the link into the chat. Okay, so hold on. So, that right there is the link to the fan bracketology. If you click on that, you can edit it and have as much fun as you want. And we can be, here's what we'll do. We'll check up periodically, like okay, so here it is. I can see someone's already on it. We'll check in to see what you guys are picking. But for now, let's go to my picks. All right. Let's start it off. Okay. I'm taking Gonzaga, obviously. Boise or Seton Hall? I gotta take Boise. Boise looked good yesterday. They played San Diego State for the conference title. Jacks on top, baby. I love UConn. I think they're a good team. They can't hang with the Jacks. Jacks on top. I'm taking Arkansas over Chattanooga. A lot of people are liking Chattanooga as an upset, trendy pick. I don't see it. I think the Hogs got this one. This pains me to do this. It pains me to do this, but they're looking good right now. I'm not even gonna lie. They're looking. Any games or streams today? I'll see. Yes, there will be at least one. You will get at least one. But okay, Memphis. I'm sorry, Texas just blew a big lead. I hate both these teams so much. Texas Tech. I know they haven't been looking great, but I think they'll win. Ooh, why'd I put these teams next to each other? Ooh. You're going to do a break? Oh, yeah. Hold on. God, I keep forgetting about things. You guys keep reminding me. Hold on. There is an ESPN tournament challenge going on. I've forgotten to mention this like a bunch. There is an ESPN tournament challenge. I do have a bracket group with fans, and I will post the link into the chat right now. Hold on. Actually, I'll do it on my phone. Hold on. But yes, there is an ESPN tournament challenge group, and the winner gets to come on the channel and talk about their bracket. So, invite friends, copy link. Hold on. My bracket was so assy. Texas and Purdue. That is the link to the bracket challenge. So go join that up. There's already over like 100 people. There's already 120 people in there. So if you haven't already, click that link in the chat. That will bring you to the bracket challenge. All right, let's continue. I'm going with the Dons. I've been loving San Francisco all year. I do think San Diego State's looking good right now, but Dons. And Auburn. This isn't football. They won't struggle with Georgia State. Sorry, Auburn fans. I had to poke you right there. Hold on. We got to get Nicholls State out of here. All right. How much you worried about that Bama's going to lose in the first round? I kind of agree with you there. UNC, easy. By 50. UNC by 50. Oh, by the way, Kentucky would win. But I hope I didn't have to explain that. Kentucky would win. All right. Who's winning by like 50 points right now? Vermont. I'm telling you. I know Houston looks good right now, but last year was their year. The Catamounts for the win. And I told you we'd get to them eventually. I am taking Princeton. Now, are they still winning right now? Because if they lose to Cornell, then that is all changing. Hold on. Cornell, I'm going to turn that game on, okay? Cornell and Princeton. Princeton's up by 3. Here's why I think Princeton is a good team. I saw a stat. I have it saved. I say whenever people put like random stats on like Instagram, I save them sometimes. I saved one about all the like upset teams. Hold on, I'll find it. They're 22-5. Great record. Great record. Ivy League schools have won about 1/3 of their games that they've played in the tournament. So 1 in every 3 years, an Ivy League team wins. Princeton's in its 8th is 8th in the country in assist to turnover ratio, 13th in the least fouls committed, and 14th in least turnovers, and 13th in field goal percentage. They are very fundamental. I know that's kind of like the catchphrase, oh, the smart guys, or they're just a fundamental team. But think about it. If they're playing against a team that fouls all the time, and they don't foul, they're shooting free throws near the end of the game. The other team's not. They're making free throws since they're such a good fundamental team. They get assists. They play as a team. And to be honest, Providence hasn't looked good recently. Princeton. Ooh, oh yeah, Yale beat Baylor that one year. There weren't any Ivy League teams last year because they didn't play any games because COVID is scary, so scary. We so scared of COVID. I looked up the Princeton game and they lost. What are you talking about? The game's going on right now. Princeton and Cornell. Now, the winner of this will play the winner of, I think, Yale and Harvard. Oh, boy. Cornell just made a fadeaway 3 to take the lead. Okay, Princeton, don't collapse on me here. Cornell made the Sweet 16 as a 12 seed in 2010. I did. Yeah, that is right. Cornell did. Cornell's 15-10, though. I don't think let me making any noise in March. Princeton for 3. Good. They got the lead back. All right. This, I don't know, man. This is... I know COVID... No, this is back when everyone was playing games, and Ivy League was the only conference that didn't play. Every single team was playing games, except for the Ivy League. But I get what you're saying. I'll take USC, but this would be... That might be the best first-round game that we have on here. Not even kidding. That is a really good game. Purdue would beat Akron. Definitely Purdue over Akron. You want to talk about another good first-round game? Look at this one. Oregon's much better than Princeton. So, if you guys don't know, Cornell just made another 3. Every single conference has to have a team. So I'm picking Princeton to win the Ivy League, which means they would automatically get in. And I think TCU would beat Davidson. Although this would be a very good game. Davidson has some good players. Duke. over Jacksonville State. I would bet my house that Jacksonville State won't win because they didn't even win their conference. They got in by default because Bellarmine couldn't make it. No way Jacksonville State wins. All right, Arizona will beat Long Beach. Creighton, for sure, over Ohio State. St. Mary's over SLU. And Illinois did not look great yesterday, but I still think they'd beat UAB. Iowa did look good, so I'll take them over the play-in. I'm liking Iowa right now. Another Tennessee-Iowa game coming. Remember when Tennessee played Iowa and it went to like 3 overtimes?
Jacksonville State got a Mickey Mouse bid.
Yeah, that is true. They're the biggest Mickey Mouse team in this tournament. Tennessee over Delaware. Oh yeah, baby. Who's your daddy, Alabama? Hoosiers, baby. Hell yeah. Alabama just lost to Vanderbilt, and the Hoosiers are hot right now. IU. Just looked up, TCU hasn't won an NCAA tournament game since 1987. Remember they had a really good team. They were like a 5 seed and got upset.
Wow, that's interesting.
Baylor over Bryant. Peter Kiss is not going to be able to do enough. Kansas over New Mexico State. Michigan State over Marquette. I still think Colorado State would beat Loyola. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. I meant to move Colorado State to a 6. Hold on. Oh, I don't want to move LSU up. Hold on. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to move Iowa to a 5 and Colorado State to a 6 because I forgot to move Colorado State down because they lost. I still think they're a great team, and I still think they definitely beat this play-in, but I want to switch these two. I think that Iowa would be a higher seed than Colorado State, and Iowa would also beat Loyola. Longwood and UCLA. Now, I think if UCLA wins, I might move them to a 3. If UCLA wins, I'll move them to a 3, and what 3 am I going to move down? Probably Texas Tech, honestly. Or Texas Tech or... Actually, no, Wisconsin. If UCLA wins, they will be a 3. Wisconsin will be a 4. They would beat Longwood. I am taking the play-in. I think LSU's a good team, but both these teams I feel like are really underrated, and after winning... There's always a play-in team that wins. The play-in team always does good in the first round. Like last year, UCLA won and made the Final Four. Wisconsin over... Actually, okay, I'll pick Wisconsin. Montana State. Scary team, though. They look pretty good. Oh, boy. This matchup would be a treat. This game would be a treat. Yeah, this game would be a treat. Hold on, wait. I gotta look at something. Okay. What's it called? So do y'all ever get those like what's it called? Do your parents get like an alert when you have like a missing assignment? Like, cause my school does it. They like whenever you get a grade below a 60%, so like an F, they send your parents a thing that's like your child got a below a 60% on this thing. So like there was like a 5-point like little like video to watch that I just like forgot to do. Like it didn't even touch my grade, but my mom was like, "Why is this a 0?" And so I had to explain why it was a 0. I am getting called by my friends, so let's see what they have to say. What's up? I'm doing Bracketology. Say hi to stream.
How's your foot, Quincy?
Vince, are you hungover?
No.
Okay. And yes, my foot is fine. If you guys are wondering, guess who ran over my foot yesterday with his car? Thank you, Murray.
Yeah, anytime.
Do y'all want to finish Bracketology with me?
No. I got a shower.
Vince? I just did the first round. You can help with the second round. If you want to. Okay, they're just messing around. Vince is extremely hungover. Murray State blowout Miami. I think they'd win. That'd be a good game, though. Miami looks good. Murray State over Miami because Miami's struggling. Miami's not struggling. They almost beat Duke. Kansas has been iffy in the tournament last few years. Okay. Time for round 2. Cornell just took the... Yeah, okay. Virginia Tech to Final Four as an 11 seed played. You'll all see. Listen, I like Virginia Tech. I don't know about Final Four, though. All right. Gonzaga over Boise. Jack's on top. Jack's on top. Easy. I shouldn't have Texas next to Texas Tech. Well, I don't even have them winning, so. Red Raiders. Auburn over the Dons. That'd be a good game, though. Auburn and San Francisco. That'd be a really good game. Kentucky. VT would even make the tourney. Yes, it will. Now, 2 low seeds. I'll take Vermont just because, you know, they actually won today, and Princeton is still yet to beat Cornell. So, I know UCLA did it last year. I'm not saying it can't happen. Cornell's up by 1 with 6 minutes left. Purdue. So let's go see Arkansas will be a great second round matchup. I think Arkansas barely survives. And I think Duke also barely survives. I'll give you a little trivia thing, though. They were talking about this all yesterday with all these top teams losing. No team has ever won the national title after losing their first conference tournament game. So, or they said something like no team has won the national championship without making the semifinals of their conference tournament. So that would mean that Auburn and Baylor would not be winning the national title since they didn't make the semifinals of the conference tournament. So, and Wisconsin. All right, other side, Zona, St. Mary's. You know how much I love St. Mary's. I know they lost to Gonzaga in the conference championship, but they did not get completely blown out, so they look pretty good. I actually think St. Mary's, it'd be better for St. Mary's. St. Mary's should be hoping they get a 6 instead of a 5. And the reason I say that is because of the whole 5-12 thing. But also, you aren't matched up against the 1 seed. I also think it's like statistically, like it's the worst to be a 5 seed. Like I said, like 5 seed, like when it comes to like what seed you want to be in the tournament, they said like 5 seeds are like statistically the worst performers. Not just because they lose to the 12 all the time. The 5-12 is that big upset game. But also it's like they got to play a pretty good 4 seed in the second round. And then even if they win that, they got to play the 1. Whereas if you play the 6, you could get matched up against like an easy 3, and then you don't have to get matched up against the 1. Like, 5 seeds are bad. Okay. Tennessee on top over Colorado State. They could get a 2 seed. Tennessee is like the best 3 seed right now. So if Duke or Villanova yeah, I think they could get a 2 seed. Maybe. Duke screams second round out to me. They can't afford to struggle this much against UNC, Syracuse, and Miami. I don't think TCU would beat them, though. I think there are teams that could beat them. I don't think... No, there's not always a 5-12 upset. There's always, like, 2 or 3 5-12 upsets. This is a biased pick. This is 100% a biased pick. You can flame me in the chat, but that is 100% a biased pick. Hoosiers on top. That is a biased pick.
That is 100% a biased pick. If Duke gets someone like Creighton or IU,
Maybe.
yeah, if IU's a 10, they play Duke, maybe. 5 seeds usually don't go far. Indiana made the national title as a 5 seed in 2002. And MSU and Butler did make the Final Four in 2010 as a 5 seed. Yeah,
I know, there are 5 seeds that have been able to... Because here's the thing, though. If you're a 5 seed and you do manage to beat the 1, then you're looking really good. Kansas. People are, like, sleeping on Kansas this year. UCLA. UCLA over Iowa. Play-in. Easily play-in. Either one of these teams could beat Wisconsin. 100% taking the play-in here. There's always that play-in team that goes far, and Wisconsin's not looking good right now. Yeah, I know Auburn went to the Final Four as a 5 seed. You don't have to yell at me. Murray. 30-2. Tell me you're betting against a team that has 30 wins. Tell me right now that you're not picking a team that has 30 wins. I do love Villanova. I love Villanova. I think they're great. Murray is just on fire right now. And when you guys yell at me for picking too many upsets and then equally as many upsets happen in March, I don't want to hear it. Easily Tech over Bucky and Murray over Nova. I love Villanova. I think they're great. Sorry, though.
Longwood is a 13. Yeah, Longwood, I think, looks really good right now.
Okay. Let's go. Now, bro, Villanova with a bad draw. Now, bro, Villanova, this is a bad draw from Murray. Yeah, I do think Murray State would have a tough time in both these games, but still. Still taking Murray. Zags. Auburn. People have been mad at me for how much I've picked Auburn to win the national title in all my bracketologies. Like, they're still good. I know they just lost, but Auburn would be tested. Sorry, Vermont. I love you, I love Vermont, but Kentucky. And then, ooh, what do we have here? I like Purdue. Like people have said in the chat, Duke's been struggling. Now, before we get to this side, let's see what the fan bracket... And, oh, okay. Okay. So this is what the fans think will happen. I don't know who did this. You four psychos. Hold on. You four, anonymous bat, anonymous dingo, anonymous leopard, and anonymous beaver. You guys are sniffing. What is this? What is this? No, get Iowa State out of there, bro. I'm fine with Delaware and Montana State. You got Nicholls State as a 9. What are y'all doing? I should have expected this to happen. I should have 100. Wake Forest at a 5. Where do you got
BYU is it? Okay, yeah, I should have known. No! I'm making an executive decision. You can't have Michigan in there. I'm not letting you have Michigan in your tournament. They picked Delaware to win, though. I don't know why I expected anything else. W fan bracket. Let's go Blueheads. We would have had to play a much tougher schedule to be a 1 seed. Yeah. Like that year, Wichita State went undefeated and got a 1 seed and then lost. Okay. Zona would win, in my opinion. And Tennessee would be IU. Let's get this out of the way right now. I want the play-in. I'm kind of starting to agree. When that guy said that there's that play-in that makes the Final Four, I'm telling you, don't sleep. Don't sleep on Tech or whoever gets that play-in. There are so many good play-in teams. Kansas. Close. Do I want to pick? Actually, hold on. I'm having second thought. Okay, I'm having second thoughts about this game. Oh man. See, I feel like this could be the UCLA revenge tour. Check the Fed bracket again. No, that's worse, man. That's even worse. That is worse, brother. You'll put Iowa State there. No. Hell no. Iowa State is not. No. Stop. No. Everyone was sleeping on MSU with a win today. Yeah, true. I'm taking UCLA. 2 great teams, but I want UCLA. All right. Now here's what I'm gonna say. Who's our Elite Eight? We got UCLA, Tech or Wyoming. Don't really know why. Purdue, Kentucky, Auburn, the Zags, Zona, and Tennessee. Now, let's start with Auburn and Gonzaga. Now, I will not pick Gonzaga to win a national title until they win a national title. Because it doesn't work. The way they... Okay, hold on. Princeton and Cornell are tied with a minute to go. Princeton backs it down, layup, in and out. They get the rebound, long rebound. Princeton is going to waste some time here. Okay, hold on. And Mick Hatter still got timeout. Did y'all put Southern Utah in there? Yeah. You people are nuts. I'm going to take Auburn. Jabari versus Chet in the Elite Eight? It'd be a great game. It'd be a game for the ages. But I want Auburn. My heart says Auburn. Bruce Pearl will get his team ready for a tournament run. Okay. Kentucky or Purdue? I'm not picking Purdue to make the Final Four. They never get it done in the tournament. They always choke. They always choke. I don't care how good they are. Purdue always chokes in the tournament. They always choke it. Cats. Kentucky. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the winner of this Cornell game, Cornell and Princeton, the winner plays the winner of Penn and Yale. Check fan bracket. Buffalo. Bro, no. Buffalo. What are y'all doing? Southern Louisiana. Wow. 4 mid-majors in the Final Four. 4 mid-majors in the Final Four. Okay, there's the fan bracket is just... Fan bracket is fine. All right. Here's the thing. Both these teams are full of studs. And they have great players. But... Oh, Princeton got a rebound. They got to shoot. Hold on. Princeton's going to have the ball in like 30 seconds. Here's the thing. Tennessee beat Arizona at home. At a neutral site, I think Arizona would win. And then we've got UCLA or the play-in. I don't know. I don't know, man. Here's the thing, man. When it comes to play-ins, for the team that wins, they usually go on a run. Maybe not this far, but... Virginia Tech is high right now. I don't... Keeping the fan bracket in the chat? Sure. Hold on. Bro, no. Get IUPUI out of there, bro. What are y'all doing? IUPUI up there. Alright, I will put the fan bracket pick in there. Hold on. I'm taking UCLA. All right. I feel like my Final Four has been... Because, see, last year, when I would do bracketologies, it would be like... Here's what it would be. It'd be like, okay, guys, we're picking Baylor and we're picking Gonzaga. Every time. And then maybe we'd pick Houston. Maybe we'd pick Michigan. Maybe we'd pick Illinois. This year, here's what I'm saying. It's not that the teams are worse this year. The talent, the top teams, like last year, it was Gonzaga, Baylor, and maybe Illinois, and then everybody else. This year, there are probably 16 teams you can make a case for to win the national title. You can make a case, you can make a case for Gonzaga, for Arizona, for Arkansas, for Illinois, for Tennessee, for Baylor, for Auburn, not Iowa State, Kansas, Villanova, Purdue, Duke, Houston again. I mean, there are probably at least 12 teams you can pick within reason to make the... there are probably 12 teams you can pick to win the national title. I'm taking Kentucky. They've been doing better in tournament scenarios. And I'm taking Arizona because they are a great, well-rounded team. And ultimately, here's basically my criteria for the national title. I'm not picking Gonzaga. Over my dead body, I'm not picking Gonzaga. I know they have the talent to win a national title, but over my dead body, I'm not picking Gonzaga. That stat that no team has made the championship after not making the semifinals, that kind of stuck with me for a little bit. I truly think Arizona is the best team in college basketball right now. And they have my pick. That's the bracket. Arizona for the win. Sheboy's great. They have studs, but Vermonter's up 80-38. Jeez. Gonzaga's the only obvious one. All right. But yeah. What did y'all do in the fan bracket? Okay. Tulsa, what are y'all putting all these teams in here for? What are y'all doing in here, bro? IUPUI is the #1 overall seed. Minnesota, Xavier. Okay, this is just a big hodgepodge of just random teams. But, okay. I don't know what y'all are doing. Longwood. Yeah, just don't look at the fan bracket. Are y'all just pitting every 15? Okay, this is bad. This is really bad. It's like, it's lagging so much. Pac-12 could get their first national title year in 25 years. Big Ten, first in since 2000. All right, but this is the bracket. How long has this stream been? It's streaming for an hour, 10 minutes. Tonight, I want to maybe get another Bracketology out. Maybe. Either Sunday morning or sometime. Here's what we'll do. We'll react to the end of the Princeton game. Unless it goes to overtime. Then I might do a shot. We'll see. Anyway. Why does it say 11 seeds for first four? Isn't it 12s? It's 11s. I think it's 11s. Not 12s. It's 11 seeds. All right, Princeton with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Tied at 73. Goes right to the rack. Lays it in. Princeton by 2. Princeton by 2. Cornell walks it up. 30 seconds to go. They pull a 3. Or no, they called timeout. Cornell called timeout. If Cornell wins, you know who's getting knocked out. If Cornell wins. If Cornell wins, you know what's happening if Cornell wins. Oh, I just realized this is off center. Why do I even look at this anymore? Why do I even look at this anymore? Is that South Dakota State, but just a different logo? Oh! I'll just keep this up and you guys can just watch that. Who just put like 20... Okay. You know what? I'm taking executive action. I'm taking executive action. Actually, bro, who is putting all these Tulsa logos? Let me try to get rid of some of these. Bro, why who keeps putting all these damn teams, bro? There's so many teams in here. There's so many. Look at this. This is a mess. This whole thing is a mess. All right, Cornell looking to inbound to get it in. And Princeton has fouls to give. What did I say? They don't foul at all. They have like the least fouling. What are y'all doing? Stop! Cornell with the ball. They swing it around. All right. They're throwing it around. And Princeton's going to foul again. They have fouls to give. So basically, when they keep fouling, they're trying to give Cornell less and less time to do something. Okay. No. Oh, stop. What are you doing? All right, we're restarting the bracket. This is a mess. Hold on. We're restarting. Princeton drives in. Cornell layup. No good. Cornell missed the layup, and now it's Princeton. Princeton ball. Okay. We're resetting this. I'll put it with my picks. I'll put my picks in there, and then you can change them. Even though you guys are just going to put IUPUI in the Final Four. Okay. Fresh start. You can move those around how you want. If you don't like my Arizona pick, just change it. Cornell choke. So Cornell missed. They lost by 50. They're getting mauled. There's no way y'all are putting UMBC in there, bro. All right, Princeton to inbound with 6 seconds. They get it in. And Cornell fouls with 5 seconds. So, yeah, who put LC in there? Who put my high school in there? Who put Lake Central? This 5-hour bus ride has been entertaining at least. Thanks, Quincy. You're welcome. Here, well, I'll click off the Lakers. Princeton looks so small. Yeah. They play the game the right way. They've got an 80% free throw shooter at the line. 5.7 for 5.7 seconds for Cornell if he misses. He made the first one. All right, if he makes his free throw, Princeton is guaranteed to go. And we could put, or no, they got to win tomorrow. I forgot they got to win tomorrow against Yale or Penn. Second free throw. Good. And that'll do it. Princeton survives the upset. The upset pick survives the upset. Do I dare look at the fan bracket? Do I dare? Chill out with Xavier and Iowa. Oh my god. No, just stop. Cornell shoots from half court. He missed it. All right. You guys can get rid of the logos that are already Sierra Canyon. Sierra Canyon. This is a giant mess. We've got Sierra Canyon, Michigan, and Colgate sharing a national title. There's so much lag, bro. There's so much lag. The Nets! Alright, what game's on now? We've got... Hold on. What channel is the IU game on? Oh, I never put out my Indiana Insider post. Actually, I'm going to watch St. Louis and Davidson. Buffalo's about to beat Ball State. Oh, wait, this is women's basketball. Hold on, I got to get a post out for Indiana Insider. I'm getting rid of the bracketology, the fan bracketology, all this stuff. So this is my Indiana Insider page. If you haven't... Oh, it's on CBS? Okay, thank you. I'll watch Indiana. Okay. This is where I do all my stuff for Indiana Insider on this Google drawing. So here's what we gotta do. They're playing Iowa. Oh, we gotta update this. Hold on. Actually, no, we're not gonna update that. So we gotta get Iowa over here. Indiana's 20-12. Iowa is the 5 seed in the Big Ten. What's Iowa's record? 24-9, I think. (24-9). Okay. Illinois out of there. Then I gotta make this the same size. You guys should go follow Indiana Insider on Instagram while you're at it. That is my Indiana page that I run. And follow Hoosiers Primetime while you're at it. Also just a complete W page.
Princeton was up 17 against Cornell. Okay. Now we gotta go to Instagram and we gotta find a good picture. Okay. So let's look at Indiana men's basketball. What's a good picture? Ooh, that's a good picture of TJD. This was okay. I'll put this picture of just the absolute GOAT, of just the greatest player of all time. Oh yeah, and there's an IU baseball game today, but no one cares. The IU logo looks so, oh yeah, bro. W logo. This is the greatest logo on all of Instagram. But yeah, make sure y'all go follow Indiana Insider. Liver, bruh, you just lost to the Liver Kings. People who aren't IU fans won't get that. I will say though, I hate to be this way, but I don't think Indiana will win today. Send it to the back, and then boom. Looks pretty sweet. Now, what I could do is I could make it bigger. I could go like this. And the game is going to start at 1. I usually get these out like in the morning, but I completely forgot. I'm not even going to lie. So then I go like this. Or hold on. We snip it. Yeah, save it to, let's just say, IUV Iowa. Okay. Let's see. W page, IU report, W page. Hoosiers Primetime, W page. Trace Territory, W page. W page. Hoosiers Hype, W page. Played at UCLA, W page. Trace Jackson Daddy, W page. Hoosiers Tailgate, W page. Barstool, Indiana, W page. Hoosiers Hype, W page. W page. W page. Mizzou Orbit, W page. Missouri Nightly, W page. Greatest picture of all. Oh, I should have made this the damn. Oh. Indiana Insider, W page. Wolverine Swag, not W. Iowa Primetime, W page. For fact, Virginia Tech has reached the ACC championship for the first time ever. Alright, so we got a plus. Select from computer. Where's it at? There it is. Next. I'm just gonna keep it simple. Let's keep it rolling today. Don't stop at just a turning
did win the Big Ten. Sure. All right, so go follow Indiana Insider. Absolute W page. Let's see what Hoosiers prime time. Profile picture. $12 till Selection Sunday. The real Indiecast is Indiana 10 seed ahead of our showdown with Iowa. I also have them at a 10 seed. Well, college basketball pages. Okay, so basically, I don't follow that many people on this account, but Gators. So that's Murray. Murray runs this page. Oregon Ducks, UCLA, bunch of IU pages. Iowa, U of M culture, friend of the channel, playing at UCLA, and this guy's a Butler page. All right, that'll do it for stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you probably later today with